And today, everyone around associates Neeraja. You're a kind of the flag bearer of the power of networking. So, for somebody who was a kind of a loner, an introvert, to bloom to this space of being known as the queen of networking must have been a journey on its own, right, Neeraja, when you look back?
Yes, and that is why, I always start by saying, what is the definition of networking?
Yeah.
Which is why people, get it wrong. So even now, if I would say we were doing this Shri Mantra, the fest curation for networking, it is difficult because everyone asks, but they're not exchanging telephone numbers during that activity, Neeraja. And I say, no, that is not networking.
Correct.
So why I think it was probably easier for me is because of the definition that I say is networking, and I'm sure many of us agree to, which is what can you do for the rest of the world?
Yeah.
Or whoever you're connected with, whoever you're meeting. I meet Rashmi, what can I do for her?
Yeah.
And that comes naturally to many of us, right? And that is why I think I was able to network well, because when I met someone, I listen. That is the second rule of networking. You speak less and you listen more. I always say 80-20 rule, where you throw open-ended questions so that the other person is able to say things and you can catch. Say, okay, I think this is where I can help her, or this is probably what I can get a reference for her, and things like that. So the quietness, the observation, and the fact that you're happy to be giving is what enabled me to start networking. So I did it with people that I knew. So through school, as I'm saying, though I didn't have friends in terms of hanging around and chit-chatting, I always helped. There were people coming to me for maths doubts. When I came to Bangalore, Hindi, because Hindi was a language that others struggled with. So people have always come to me for all of that. And I have always given. One night before the exam, also there will be people in the house, my mother saying, you're teaching her or you're learning for yourself, right? And then I thought that if my giving can help someone, and the giving is what? What can I give? I'm largely giving out my experiences.
Correct.
There's nothing more that we can give, right? So whatever is my experience, I share it with someone else. If I know somebody can help someone, I will do a reference. And that's about it. If that small thing can help people, how can I help more? That was the thought process. So how do I find more people? In the close circle, you have only that many number of friends and family. So how do you find more? Yeah. So then I started going out, to meetups. I started networking over social media to connect with people and to really see what else and how else can I help. So the transformation was easy because it is not what others think, that I meet Rashmi and then I say, okay, what do I tell her? What can I get from her? I have to drop in my business card and somehow keep following up with her. Say, hey, will you call me to your talk show or not? Will you call me to your talk show? Right? Yeah. It just happens. And you read the Bhagavad Gita. I've not read it, but I think that's what it says, right?
Yes.
What goes around comes.
True.
Right? So that's what it is. So it wasn't very tough for me.
Yeah. Honestly, I think this is networking defined at its simplest.
Right.
Otherwise, it seems such a complicated thing to do. And I think the simplification you have done and the definition that you have kept for yourself, when anything is at its base and it's completely easily explainable to somebody around you, I think you got it.
Right.
And I think that's where you score over the rest because you've kept it very simple over the years as well. Immaterial of who's in your network, you've maintained this. And this seems your principle wherever you're going, and I think that's how it becomes easy. So for women who you are there where women are in transition, women are on a career break and want to come back, you seem to be there just giving yourself for women around you. So, what are some of those common stories that you see, the threads that you can connect to what women need to tell themselves in order to come out of the space they have cocooned themselves in to say, I'm not good enough?
So my first mantra, is, and I have many such mantras. So one of them is, what's the worst that can happen? So for all of us who have the imposter, and it is there in me also. So don't think that, I don't have an imposter syndrome. Sitting over here, that is telling me you made a grammatical mistake. This will go on air and everyone will, bother about it. And what will Rashmi think? It is there. Like on Sunday night, I was addressing a crowd of women. They are in Germany. They're Indians who have moved to Germany. And the hostess, she asked me to talk about career opportunities for women in general. And the imposter is telling me, have you ever even stepped out of India? You're talking to women in Germany. Do you know what opportunities are there? You're going to make a mess of it. So imposter will always tell you. So don't even try to throw it away. Let it be there. Okay? Because otherwise that is itself a joke. Let it be there. But quieten it down with this one question. What's the worst that can